Today is the day. You all know it. You can feel it in the air. Today is June 27th, 2008. Oh, come on. You guys have to know what that means. Isn't it obvious? We're graduating. And it's Katie's birthday. We have finally accomplished what we set out to do 13 long years ago. About a month and a half ago, I was told that I was the valedictorian of the class of 2008. Sweet, I thought. I was ecstatic. And then it hit me. The ultimate question. What am I going to write my speech on? Oh boy, this is a tough one. I spent all that time worrying about becoming the valedictorian, but I didn't even have a speech in mind. It's getting a little crazy now. I have no time. Heck, I ran out of free time in March. Then, running on caffeine and very little sleep, I wrote the following speech, hoping to make history with my words. Since I was in 9th grade, I've been the person who always says, I can't wait to graduate. And after 4 long years, I have discovered that my feelings have not changed. I still can't wait to graduate. But there are some things I will miss about Lindenville, and there are a lot of things I won't miss. Now, I'm going to miss how easy high school was. Honestly, I've worked hard to get to this spot, but I really never spent much time working hard. It's always been easy for me. I praise every single person in this room who had to work long and hard just to pass the class. I had time to play 3 sports a year, participate in musicals, academic decathlon, and have a job. And I never really had to worry about homework. Except maybe English. Thanks, Mrs. Lacey. I'm going to miss my teachers. There are so many who have been there, not only for myself, but for my classmates as well. Mr. Stacy, who gave us caffeine and advice, even if it was a little biased. Ms. Ryman, who made us capes and set us loose in Salem, Massachusetts last year. Mr. Price, for the mad rant sessions he let me go on without much comment. And some teachers who aren't here today. Mr. Fullman, who taught me the basics of math and listened to my problems every day without making me feel bad about myself. Mr. Strong, who's pretty much my idol. He made chemistry interesting and didn't put up with any bull from anyone. He's the reason why I want to be a chemist. Mr. Doty, who, although I did my best to make him hate me, never judged me until I'd fully grown up. Now he's off chasing the dream. I have faith in him, and I think we'll be seeing him in the 2008 Olympics in Beijing this summer. There may be one teacher in the room who feels slightly left out. This teacher is my coach, mentor, and probably the person who has tainted my mind so thoroughly that I will never be able to have a sensible conversation without making some sarcastic comment in the back of my head. Mr. Gahn has been there for me throughout high school. He's pretty much been the only coach I ever had. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but we'll find out. You can't go to a track meet without Goner, unless you're willing to be interrupted about 100 times by somebody who knows him. He's coached me to a level of success not much seen at Lindenville. I can't forget about my family and friends. My parents, whom I love, and my family, who drove 8 hours just to see me graduate. Thank you, it means a lot. The same goes for my friends. Jillian, the Rock. Her and her curly hair have been there throughout high school. Katie J, more often known as Action Jackson. Alright! We've had our ups and downs, so let's graduate on an up. Karate Kyle, no more sausage finger, and drink more coffee. You need something to stunt your growth. Aaron Fullman, who already knows this, but we've spent way too much time together this year. I think my wonderfulness is finally rubbing off on him. Now, I found some great friends outside my grade, too. Tyler Silversmith has become one of my best friends this year. I'll miss his monkey scream. Rachel Phillips is probably the person I've spent the most time with this year. We've made it through a disaster of a soccer season, a strange indoor track season, academic and outdoor track together, and not once did we ever really have a fight. She takes the word "stand by me" to a whole new level. Lindenville is not exactly what you'd call the land of opportunity. There's pretty much nothing in our little 1 square mile town. There's nowhere to go on a Friday night unless there's a party in somebody's pasture or orchard. We have to drive 45 minutes to find a store bigger than the local Walmart, which isn't even that close. When someone asks us where we're from, we get the blank stare and the dreaded question, "Where's that?" Okay, so I'm not going to miss Lindenville, but you can safely assume that I'm going to miss some of the people I'm leaving behind. These people are truly what cannot be replaced. Now, in closing, some advice. Don't change who you are for those around you. Live free and die fighting, and don't insult a random person on a train. You never know what they might have in their pocket. Thank you and good evening.